Logging into the HRMS system, you can actually view the appraisal system for administrators under the appraisal option, where you can click on the campaign over here. And under the campaign, you'll be able to view the status of your appraisal. So in this case over here, I have this particular option here, where you can see that the campaign is launched on the 1st of February, and we have an end April and 23rd. So when you click on Add Campaign, you can indicate the cycle name, the template that you're using, the launch date, and the end date. And over here, when we preset the appraisal in the system, for every employees, you can actually set your appraisals managers under this level 1 in the appraisal settings over here. So what we can do here is that we actually have the employees that is appraised under this financial appraisal group here. Okay, so when we log into the e-users, they'll be able to review their appraisals over here. So they just need to click on the appraisal option here. For those employees, they would first do their self-appraisal here. So they will click on self-appraisal. And after they click on self-appraisal, they'll be led to a page where they can update all the appraisal information and the KATs that they need to. So they will come over here. They will indicate their ratings over here. And if need be, they could indicate their own personal KPIs and their own remarks. So when they indicate their KPIs and their remarks, they will rate it accordingly like this. Anytime they could actually click on the save button to save the records. So they could actually come back here and then zoom in and update. Once they are ready to submit, they will click on the submit button to do the submission. So of course, if the appraisal is not completed, they will not be able to do the submission. Alright. So for the managers, when they are reviewing the appraisal for the staff, they will go under this particular page called Manager Appraisal. So under Manager Appraisal, they will go into the respective employees' appraisal form, and they could be able to see the employees' records over here, like how much they rate themselves and also their KPI. So as the manager, you could update to indicate whether they are approved or rejected in that sense. Alright, so when the appraiser comes to the managers will look into the manager's appraisal over here, and they will click into the appraisals of the employees, and then they will review. And over here, the managers can also view what the ratings of the employees, how they rate themselves, and also indicate whether their KPI have been met or not. So over the managers, they can indicate whether they agree or disagree, and indicate the remarks with the appraisal itself. So anytime he can choose to save this record and then submit it or finalize it after all the information are completed. Alright, now back to the administrator page. If you wish to indicate or check the status over here under the appraisal campaign over here, you can click on the download button to download the score. For example, if you want to download the PDF of the campaign, and then over here you could actually view the status of the campaign. Like for example, for this employee, what is the total score given by him and also given by the manager. Okay, you can see the status. Okay. And if you want to do a comparison or a chart to indicate, like how is the ranking like, you click on the download chart over here, and you can even see the charting of the different employees, how they are ranked based on their scores in total by the managers. So this will give you a clear indication of how the employees are being appraised by the different employees, by the different managers and the different groupings over here. So this is a very quick overview of how you could use the SmartHRMS Appraisal system to manage your employees.